Hello and welcome. I'm Vincent Makori. This is Africa 54. Now, as North Korea keeps the world on edge with its nuclear threats, the country is celebrating the 101st anniversary of the birth of Kim Il-sung, the founder of the Stalinist state. There is no military parade Monday and no signs that any large-scale festivities were planned. Still, many citizens gathered in Pyongyang to honor the country's founder, although the U.S. and South Korea were on alert for any provocation to mark the day. The North did not test a ballistic missile or even a short-range rocket, as had been widely anticipated. North Korea has defied international warnings by launching a rocket, testing its third nuclear device, and declaring the armistice that ended Korean War null and void. Now, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is offering some incentives to North Korea as long as it stops threatening Asia's peace and prosperity. Joining us now via Skype is VOA correspondent Steve Herman, who's based in Seoul, South Korea. Welcome, Steve.
Good Tuesday morning from Seoul.
Thank you. Now, tell us, what are these new incentives that John Kerry is offering, and are they working?
Well, what the Secretary of State said in a speech in Tokyo on Monday is that if North Korea takes what he called meaningful steps to show that it will honor commitments it's already made and observe laws and the norms of international behavior, then the door is open as far as Washington is concerned to what he referred to as authentic and credible negotiations on denuclearization. Now, there's been no immediate reaction from North Korea. It usually takes a day or two before they'll react to these sort of overtures through their state-controlled media. But an offer of talks, negotiations that was made by South Korea last week on Sunday was firmly rejected by North Korea, which described the offer from South Korea as a cunning trick.
Yes. Now, we don't know a whole lot about this young leader of North Korea, but in your opinion, why is he so resistant to talking to the U.S.?
Well, actually, many of the analysts believe that his ultimate goal is to have talks with the United States. But based on past history in the U.S.-North Korean relationship, they feel that it's best for them to come to the bargaining table, if they come to the bargaining table, from a position of strength, not weakness, where there is something that the West wants from them. And that has been, for many years, to get North Korea to give up its nuclear weapons development and ballistic missile programs. But the statements that have been... Yes, go ahead.
Yes. Now, many people are wondering, what role can China play in all this drama?
I think almost any observer of this believes that China plays a critical role, the most critical role perhaps, because it is the sole significant ally that North Korea has left. And the Chinese have expressed their dissatisfaction with Pyongyang in recent weeks and months because of the continued defiance by North Korea of the sanctions that were already in place. And China went along, helped negotiate with the United States the latest round of sanctions after we saw in a few months ago a missile launch and a nuclear test. Now, Secretary Kerry, he was here in Seoul, then he went to Beijing and then Tokyo. And of course, the talks in Beijing did to a great degree center on trying to get China to apply more pressure. But now, you talk to some of the Chinese and they say, Steve, look, you know, even we can't get them to do what we want.
Thank you very much. Steve, thanks for joining us from Seoul, South Korea, on a Tuesday morning there, but it's Monday here. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Okay.